officer gets exposed for planting evidence at trial.
The aggression, the constant just yelling over us.
The officer thought she could lie in court after planting fake evidence and no one would even question it. But once the body camera footage was played in court, the truth unraveled in front of everyone. And then the defense made sure her actions were exposed piece by piece.
So, at that time, that was a lie.
Unknowingly, yes.
Here's the background. On May 7, 2023, just after 2 a.m., Officer Kirsten Oliver spotted a vehicle that sped past with its headlights completely off, moving noticeably faster than the 45-mile-per-hour speed limit and disappearing into the darkness ahead. Oliver immediately pulled out and followed. The driver eventually stopped awkwardly in a left turn lane, one tire still partially sticking into the roadway.
Hello, sir. I'm Officer Oliver with Tallahassee Police Department. Do you have your driver's license, registration, insurance?
Behind the wheel was Calvin Riley Sr. According to the officer, when she approached the driver's side window, Riley's eyes appeared watery and bloodshot.
Yes, sir. So you don't have any headlights on, and you're going really fast down Monroe Street.
Headlight? My headlights automatically on when I'm driving.
They're not on right now.
From 429 West Brevard Street, my brother.
Riley told her he had been coming from a bar. He admitted he had been drinking. He couldn't produce his license. A database check revealed that it was suspended.
So he's got suspended. It's counting. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask him. That's why he doesn't have a driver's license, because he knows it's suspended.
Believing she was dealing with a DUI investigation, Oliver called for backup. Officers removed Riley from the vehicle and placed him inside a patrol car while they searched his vehicle. Oliver claimed she smelled marijuana strongly enough to justify the search. But despite the alleged odor, officers never located any marijuana inside the car. What they did find was a tumbler in the center console that smelled of alcohol and a bottle of vodka tucked into a pouch behind the driver's seat.
There's a little pouch and it just kind of opens up if you stick your hand in there, and that's where I located the vodka. It said vodka on the bottle.
And then Officer Oliver did the unthinkable. She removed the vodka bottle from the vehicle. It was completely full. More importantly, it was sealed. The plastic safety ring around the cap remained intact. With her body camera still recording, Oliver twisted the cap open anyway. The plastic seal cracked audibly on camera. Moments later, she poured some of the vodka onto the roadway, screwed the cap back on, and tossed the bottle back into the passenger compartment of Riley's car. Later, Oliver informed Officer Muth, the officer responsible for drafting the probable cause affidavit, that a vodka bottle had been located inside the vehicle. In the report, the bottle was documented as an open container. That detail became part of the official evidence supporting the DUI case. Riley was ultimately charged with driving under the influence and driving with a suspended license. The trial. On April 5, 2024, nearly a year later, the case finally reached trial before Circuit Judge Jason Jones. Certified legal intern Emma Hershey opened for the prosecution by laying out what appeared to be a straightforward DUI case. She pointed to Riley's driving behavior, his admission that he had been drinking, his inability to produce a valid license, and the repeated suspension notices mailed to his designated P.O. box.
While I was on the traffic stop, I noticed a vehicle traveling behind me at a high rate of speed, and then I noticed that their headlights were off.
As for the bottle, Hershey framed Officer Oliver's actions as a mistake. Careless perhaps, but not intentional misconduct. According to the state, the bottle itself was not what proved Riley was impaired. The prosecution argued the evidence existed everywhere else. The driving pattern, the odor of alcohol, Riley's behavior, slurred speech, emotional outburst, and difficulty following instructions.
Were you
Did you have any type of device that was able to ascertain exactly how fast he was going?
No.
Okay. So is it safe to say that that was something based on just your observation?
When I got behind it, it was starting to slow down, but it wasn't stopping. My blue lights were on, and the vehicle was kind of swerving in and out. So the excessive talking, the aggression, the constant just yelling over us.
The bottle they suggested was secondary. Assistant Public Defender Desiree Goodfellow saw it very differently. From the start, she attacked the integrity of the investigation itself. Goodfellow argued that the jury was about to watch a police officer physically alter evidence on camera. A sealed bottle had been opened by the very officer conducting the search, partially emptied, placed back into the car, and later documented in official paperwork as an open container.
Yes, there was a lot going on at this traffic stop.
When you dumped out this alcohol, why did you do that?
So typically when I find alcohol in a vehicle, I dump alcohol out if I find it.
Goodfellow methodically dismantled Oliver's testimony piece by piece.
And then you put the bottle back into the car.
Yes, ma'am.
You threw it on the passenger side.
I did.
There had been no radar gun used to verify the vehicle's speed. No body camera footage captured the alleged swerving because Oliver had not activated the camera until the pursuit was already underway. And despite testifying about Riley's bloodshot eyes during trial, Oliver had never documented that observation in either her original police report or her pretrial deposition. Then, the defense pressed further. At an earlier pretrial hearing, Oliver had testified under oath that she had not unsealed the bottle herself. Faced with the body camera footage, she now admitted that testimony was incorrect.
I did not know that I opened the bottle in my original testimony.
At a pretrial hearing, you swore to tell the truth, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you testified that you didn't unseal it. So, at that time, that was a lie.
Unknowingly, yes.
On redirect examination, prosecutors attempted to repair the damage. Oliver maintained that she genuinely had not realized the bottle was sealed until the moment she opened it. She also insisted the bottle played no role in her decision to arrest Riley because he had already been taken into custody beforehand. But by then, the issue had become larger than the bottle itself. The chain of custody had been compromised.
But now, you know that you didn't seal it because you had the chance to watch your body-worn camera.
Yes, ma'am.
When deliberations ended, the jury reached a split verdict. In the end, Riley was acquitted of driving with a suspended license, but convicted of DUI. He received 10 days in jail, probation, community service, and a suspended license. His later appeal was unsuccessful. But even though Riley lost the case, Officer Oliver's actions were still exposed to the court for everyone to see. Despite the controversy, she was never criminally charged, with investigators calling it a miscommunication rather than misconduct.